My dear exiles and exilettes, gather round the digital campfire and let us bask in the warm, healing glow of a truly spectacular announcement. The developers at Grinding Gear Games, having meticulously observed the... I cannot believe I will say this.
Dawn of the Hunt Cursed patch,
have decided, in a move of truly monumental generosity, to finally fix everything. Now, this fix is not just a little fix, not with a band-aid or a single flimsy hotfix, but with the force of 1,000 suns and a patch so big it has its own zip code. They saw the depression era all players were in, and in their infinite wisdom, they decided to put on their best Bob Ross hats and say, let's fix every single problem. And honestly, we are all so very freaking blessed, man. It's a bold strategy, I must say. Instead of just tweaking a number here or there, they've gone full hero mode, leaping from the ashes of a slightly less than perfect patch to deliver a patch so comprehensive it's practically a new game. But guys, this is not just any patch, it's a lifestyle change, the kind of game development we, players, like to see. A full, unconditional surrender to the will of the community, all wrapped up in a pretty little package of genuine, heartfelt effort. They are not simply fixing the game, they are healing our souls. Now let's not pretend we didn't go through some things. We, the brave pioneers of the
Dawn of the Hunt patch,
are survivors. We endured a period of slow, plodding combat and builds that suddenly decided they were no longer builds, but more like gentle suggestions for what your character could be doing. It was a time of existential dread where our dodge rolls felt more like a graceful swan dive into certain death. But we held strong, we posted on the forums, and our collective heartfelt misery was not in vain. We should commend the development team for their unwavering commitment to transparency and for calling a spade a spade. They didn't beat around the bush, they straight up said the last patch was disastrous for player morale. It's almost beautiful, isn't it? That kind of humble admission is so rare in this industry.
Screw you, Blizzard.
It's honestly a testament to their love for their community and their game that they are willing to admit they've accidentally sent us all to a place of profound emotional despair. Bless their beautiful hearts. And here is an even more modest and humble statement from the director of Path of Exile 2, mentioning that they are learning from their mistakes, which is of course a very noble pursuit. Every single freaking time we had to spend 15 freaking minutes fighting a single goblin, a developer somewhere gained a new insight into what not to do. Our pain was their gain, and now, finally, that learning has culminated in this glorious new patch. This is honestly a developer that is truly committed to the betterment of their craft. They have looked into the abyss of 1,000 angry forum posts and have emerged into a divine spreadsheet of buffs, reworks, and brand new systems. They are taking their mistakes and turning them into a masterpiece, one line of patch notes at a time. It's very inspirational. They have taken the L for loss and they turned it into the L for love. Oh, and speaking of the patch notes, oh my goodness, it's a work of art, a masterpiece, Le Picasso. The article says you'd be hard-pressed to find a single system that didn't get a substantial revision. This isn't just a patch, it's a full-on archaeological dig of game systems. They've literally put on their mining helmets, gone in and excavated every single bug, every questionable design choice, and every piece of code that was probably being held together with gum and a prayer. I swear the sheer volume of changes is a beautiful form of apology. It's like they are saying,
we're so sorry, here are 500 fixes to make up for it.
Now that is what we call overcorrecting in the most glorious way possible. The scroll bar on the patch notes is now a marathon, not a sprint, and we wouldn't have it any other way. And in one of the most terrifying yet exciting changes is the removal of the support gem limitation. This is basically a game design decision so brave, so audacious that it deserves its own cinematic trailer. The director went on record and admitted it's probably opening up another Pandora's box of balance issues. And they are here for it. Go ahead, players, create chaos, create monstrosities. Let's see what breaks the game. This is honestly a testament to their trust in their players. They are saying, we believe in you to find the most broken, overpowered and hilarious builds possible. We're giving you the tools. Now go forth and break our game. It's a challenge, a dare and a loving invitation to unleash our
inner demons.
Honestly, where are we going to find another developer like this?
Screw you, Blizzard.
This patch is focusing mainly on buffs, and so many buffs. It seems like they've gone through every single class and every single skill and just started adding more power, more utility and more fun. It's like they've looked at our little sad characters and said,
No, darling. You need more pizzazz, more sparkle, more raw, unadulterated power.
Guys, they are not just rebalancing the game, they are elevating it into a higher state of being. They are the game design equivalent of a personal trainer who just keeps saying, one more rep, you can do it. And we the players are the one who are getting stronger. And of course, let's not forget about that stupid accursed trading system. Yes, you heard me right. Trading without having to wait for the other player to stop being AFK or mapping. It's a revolutionary concept and one that only a developer truly dedicated to their community could implement.
Screw you, Blizzard.
This is the kind of quality of life change that makes you wonder if they've been reading our minds. Telepathically, of course, or telepathically, or telepathetically. I don't know the word, honestly, guys. For years, we've had to suffer the indignity of whispering to a player who is clearly AFK with the full knowledge that they will never ever respond. But those days are over. We can now trade with the dead, the sleeping, and the very, very busy. It's a miracle, a triumph of technology over the human inconvenience, and we salute them. One new mechanic which they are adding, which I think is a double-edged sword but far more towards the interesting side, is the sprint mechanic, a new feature where you can run faster but are also vulnerable, which I think honestly is a stroke of genius. It's one of the pillars of the PoE philosophy. They say,
we're going to give you something awesome, but you're also going to die with it.
It's a beautiful, morbid balance. The director admitted he was worried it would let players bypass combat, but he came to terms with the fact that it's okay for us to go fast. It's a moment of pure zen. He has accepted that we, the players, will find a way to break this game, and he has loved it and embraced it. And together we will be one big, happy, broken family eating all shawarma together and saying, yes, we broke the freaking game. In addition, the removal of the cruel difficulty, the second more difficult playthrough of the campaign, is another fantastic QOL change. Grinding Gear Games looked at us and said, you know what, you've suffered enough. They've taken away the long, arduous journey and replaced it with something more streamlined and fun. In my opinion, I think it's a compassionate change. They're not just making the game more accessible, they're making it more respectful of our time. They're saying, we know you want to get to the good stuff, so here you go, we'll get you there faster. It's honestly this kind of developer-player relationship that we all dream of.
Screw you, Blizzard.
The article also mentions that the developers have been dealing with continuous DDoS attacks. This is of course terrible, but let's be honest, it's also the ultimate compliment. It means the game is so good, so popular, that someone is willing to spend a lot of time and money trying to take it down. The fact that GGG is putting in a massive amount of work to protect their servers shows their dedication to their players. And in addition, the director's comments also touch on the delicate balance between the vision of the game and what the community actually wants to play. It's a struggle that many developers face, and it seems GGG has decided for the most part that the community's happiness is more important than their original vision. Once again, bless your hearts, GGG. It's a monumental shift. It's a developer saying, you know what? We thought we knew what was best, but you guys showed us, and we're going to listen. It's a triumph for player feedback, and it gives us hope for the future of gaming, or at least with GGG. In all seriousness, we need to take a moment and thank Grinding Gear Games, its director, its developers, its employees, everyone working for Grinding Gear Games. They have listened, they have learned, and they are putting in the work. In an age of greed and half-hearted fixes,
Blizzard, I am referring to you, by the way.
they are a shining example of what a developer can be. Now, with all that being said, I want to hear from the true heroes of this entire conundrum, you guys. Are you ready to get off your butts from that digital campfire, dive back into the beautiful bug-riddled and soon-to-be fixed world of PoE 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what fix you're most excited about. Are you ready to become a legend of a new overpowered build? Or are you just happy you can finally trade without dealing with a million whispers? Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, because the next time a game developer decides to accidentally create a depressing era, you're going to want to be right here for the redemption story. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.